Hi guys, just a quick demonstration on what I've been working on at the minute. What we've got here is the standard Arduino with an SD card module, one of the cheap ones off eBay. And what I'm trying to do is implement a system and a protocol that allows data to be read from the SD card and transmitted through the digital I/O pins from the Arduino via the cassette port and straight into the Commodore 64's memory. And that could potentially be used for loading PRG files directly on the machine and also controlling the Arduino from the machine as well. So let's just have a quick look at where I'm up to with that. Consists of two parts. Obviously there's this program on the Arduino and there's a program written in machine language for the Commodore 64 as well. And with the help of the 1541 Ultimate, I'm just going to load that in now. And there we go. Additional things that I just need to set right now that aren't part of the software is the program start address. Every program PRG file for the Commodore 64 has a start address where it expects to be loaded into memory. So at the minute I just need to put this in manually. Majority of single load PRG files do start at a location of 0801, so that's what I'm just banging in there, 0801. But some, the odd one or two, do start in different places. So eventually that will get checked as part of the program, as that location is stored in the first 2 bytes of the file. But at the moment I'm not using those. It does need to be set manually. So my program is at 828, which is 0337, which actually takes up part of the cassette buffer. But for this process we're not even using the cassette, so that doesn't matter. So let's have a look at this side. On the PC, it's just here for convenience. It's just a bit of debugging information, and once the transfer starts, it will give me a list here of all the hexadecimal bytes that get sent across, just for debugging purposes. So I'll hit enter here and see what happens. There we go. So it appears to be transferring quite quickly. However, the fact that it's getting echoed to the serial terminal does actually slow the Arduino down a little bit. This could potentially be sped up once the debugging is no longer needed, and obviously the transfer speed would be improved then. Getting a decent success rate on the transfers out of a 40 kilobyte PRG file, getting a occasional 1 bit out of place, which occasionally leads to the wrong byte, which means the program won't run. But I'm currently working on some error detection and correction methods, but at the moment that's not implemented. And something else that isn't implemented is that the Commodore 64 at the moment doesn't know when the file transfer is finished. As you can see, it's just held in the loop here. It's waiting for more data. But as you can see, it says end of file over here. But anyway, that gives us a chance just to freeze the machine and have a look in the memory contents and see if there's anything there. So the start address was 0801. Let's have a look what's there. Okay, just fill the screen here and have a look. So the first couple of bytes there, we've got 0B, 0814, 009E. And if I have a look at the original file here in the hex editor on the PC side, apart from the first 2 bytes, which is the starting location 0108, as you can see they match perfectly. 0B, 0814, 009E, 323036. 323036. So that has filled all the way up to the end of the transfer address, and I can get the end address right here. So we've got 56, and this is where the start address was held, so we've got 9656. Nope, that wasn't right, was it? 9656. Yeah. So the end of the file is there, E7, 9A96E7, and if I have a look at the end of the file here, 9A96E7. Perfect. So at the moment, as there is no error correction or detection, it's unlikely that it will load because there is still 1 or 2 bits that are appearing out of place, leading to 1 or 2 incorrect instructions here and there. I have had the game successfully run, but most of the time it does fail, and when I do a full read back, as I say, there is normally 1 or 2 bytes incorrectly, but I'll try it anyway. Let's give it a go. So I'll just break out of the loop that we're in here, and if I do a list we can see it's it's correctly picked up the basic header. And it's going to have a good go at running. No. Game should have started there. The game was whizball. Never mind. So anyway, a little bit more work to do, but it's coming along nicely. It's worked far better than I thought it would do at this stage. And I'll make a few more videos as I go along and also explain what methods I'm using to carry this out. The program that is running in assembly code is... No, that's not right. 7 can be seen here. Well, it's already been overwritten, so I can't even show it. Let's just have a look. Yep. Pretty simple stuff. Reads it bit by bit. Once a byte is received, it puts it in the correct location and moves on and loops. Fairly straightforward.